Sacramento State had one of the best interior defensive linemen in all of the FCS, and he has entered the portal. So we're going to take a look at DeSean Watts, what he could bring to the Buffs, and why I believe the Buffs should target him. And hopefully we'll get his services in the transfer portal. Y'all let me know your thoughts on him in the comments. Be sure to smash that like, subscribe. We're on our way to 15K. And also shout out to Kalshi for sponsoring the video. Please use the code DTB when you deposit 10 on Kalshi, and you'll get a $10 bonus. That maybe, hey, you can put it on the college football playoff winner. You can put it on NFL Coach of the Year. You can put it on the Browns upsetting the Bears this week. So shout out to Kalshi for doing that. Let's go ahead and get into it, guys. So here we go. Courtesy of Matt Zenitz, Sacramento State star defensive lineman DeSean Watts is entering the transfer portal, according to CBS Sports. The 6'2", 320-pounder has the fourth highest PFF grade among all Division I interior defenders this year, including both FCS and FBS players. See him right there, number 59. We absolutely need to bring him in here. And you might say, well, Dave, he is. He's FCS. We don't need him. Man, that's a lie. We need all the help we can get. And that's because look at the amount of edge and defensive line talent we are losing this year due to, guys running out of years. You can see our interior defensive lineman that's a junior, Jaheim Otis. I don't think he's coming back. So we're really with Brandon Davis-Swain, sophomore, and Christian Hudson. Then maybe we get back somebody like Tavian Coleman or Gabriel Lightfoot. I think both of them will be eligible for like medical red shirts. So hopefully they're back. So, hey, that's at least 4 guys, dude. We need a substantial amount of defensive line talent all across the line. So yes, please, let's bring in DeSean Watts and see what he can do. Now, taking a look again at what he's done, I mean, he absolutely crushed it, and against really good programs as well. You can see he graded out tremendously well in run defense at 91.6 and had great games against really good FCS programs such as South Dakota State. No doubt about that. Eastern Washington, Idaho, okay, UC Davis, but also had a strong game against Nevada, Mountain West or Pac-12. I forget what the conference is they're in now. But nonetheless, posted 16 total pressures. I'll take that. 36 total tackles as an interior defensive lineman. That is something that's eye-popping, okay? And 24 stops. That means, hey, he's making the game, or not the game winning, but a drive-stopping tackle on 3rd or 4th down. He had 24 of those. So that's awesome to see. And he can kind of line up all over, but he'll be that kind of traditional defensive tackle, lining up right there in the B gap. So we need we need defensive linemen. He's proven it at the FCS level, and there have been a handful of FCS guys that come up and they perform really, really well. I remember when Florida State had their really strong year a few years ago, they had a handful of guys that they had recruited from the transfer portal that were like elite FCS players. So I think DeSean Watts would count as one of these, and again, has the size to do it at 6'2", 318. No doubt about it. And yeah, this is somebody that Robert Livingston, of course, what I love about Brennan Marion is that he will recruit both sides of the ball. But right now, man, we really need a lot of help when it comes to filling out our defensive line. Coach Prime has talked about this, how we are going to hit that in the portal quite a bit, because also when you look at who we're bringing in right now with the high school recruiting class, it's like, okay, maybe Domata Peko Jr. is somebody that can play this next year. Again, he was a JUCO guy, so he's a little bit older. He's not coming straight from high school. Yeah, but he might be more of an edge kind of guy, right? At 6'4", 220, right? So we're still kind of at those 4 guys that I mentioned for the interior defensive line. But we don't really have anybody that we're bringing in at that position right now. Maybe Joseph Pecco comes, but I don't know if he plays that inside. We'll just have to see. But this is one guys that I'm keeping an eye on. DeSean Watts, we got to be in play for him. We got to make sure that he's a buff. And it seems like everybody wants him here in Boulder as well. Why don't you follow your head coach over here? Everybody wants him to come to Colorado. So let's seal the deal, man. Let's get him here before some of these other programs start to poach on him and probably get themselves in the mix before the transfer portal period opens come January. But let's go ahead and seal that commit now. Come on now. Not that he could ever announce that because that would be illegal until the portal officially opens. So y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments again on DeSean Watts. I would love him here. And dude, we need talent, we need bodies, and he has passed the test of being a very, very good FCS defensive lineman. Let's see what he can do in his second year, making the transition, hopefully to the Big 12 to play for Colorado Buffaloes. So, I forgot to mention, had 2 sacks, 2 quarterback hits, 12 hurries on the year, and a batted pass with 36 total tackles. Are you kidding me? So, yeah, we need him here, guys. Again, thank you to Kalshi for sponsoring the video. And right now, Browns underdogs, big time underdogs to the Bears. Go put a little bit of money on that. Hopefully, the Browns can get the upset. Congratulations to Shador for winning NFL Rookie of the Week. That's freaking awesome. I'll see you guys here in a bit. Let's go, Buffs.